talking with Falcon football coach Matt Walker. And coach, the Falcons played at Simpson College last weekend, a heartbreaking 35-34 loss. Could you talk a little bit more about that game?
Well, like you said, it was another heartbreaking loss for us. A day where we struggled out of the gate and got down early, and but really proud of what we did the second half. We put a 2-minute drill together just before the end of the half to score, and then scored 28 unanswered to take a lead. I feel bad for our kids for all the hard work and the dedication they've shown, and they've put themselves in a position, 2 different times now to win a football game with less than 30 seconds to go in the game, to have leads and not get wins has been hard. I mean, I told them, we're 24 seconds away from 2 more wins. We're 4 points away from 2 more wins. We're 3 scores away from 3 wins. It's been hard to swallow a little bit with all the expectations and the hard work, like I said, and just it's hard on the staff, of course, and the coaches and myself, but that's part of the job. I feel bad for the guys because they deserve some wins, and it just hasn't happened. But we're outgaining our opponents on the season. Our third down percentage is 9% higher than our opponents. Time of possession we control for the season. We're doing what it takes to win, other than finishing the game to win. We put up 520 yards of offense and 34 points and still come out and losing battle. I'm not saying that bad about our defense. Our defense has played really good all year. We gave up some big plays last week, and that hurt us. But I think the guys were getting tired, and myself, we're getting tired of the same old story of being right there. We just got to learn to win. We got to learn to finish games. The difference between this year and maybe years past, we're in positions to win when the game ends, and now we just got to do it. And so we gotta stay focused and kind of stay the course a little bit, because we're there now. We just got to do it and learn what it takes to finish games.
Matt, sophomore quarterback Ryan Kusilek was named the WIC Offensive Player of the Week for his efforts at Simpson. He had 479 yards in total offense. Could you talk about Ryan's play?
Well, it's clearly one of the most unbelievable statistical days in the history of our school. I mean, he puts up, that many total yards is an unbelievable day to throw for and then to run for another one. He's playing pretty incredible right now. I think I'm safe to say he's probably the league MVP at this point in the season. I think it's pretty safe to say that. And so we're just, we're glad he's on our team. And the thing that you got to remember, he's played, 13 college football games his whole life. I mean, he's a youngster. He's a sophomore. He's a baby. So his best football's ahead of him, and to see what he's already doing is pretty incredible.
Linebacker Cole Sirek was named the team's Defensive Player of the Week. Cole had 7 total tackles, including 2 tackles for loss. Could you talk about Cole's play?
He was flying around. Cole's another guy. I mean, he sacrificed, found a way to stay here over the summer and work out on his own here on campus, and he's put a lot of time and effort and dedication into this thing. And one of our leaders over there, and a guy that shows as much passion for this football program as anybody we got. It's good to see him have a great day, and we're going to need Cole and those other leaders on that defense as we go on here.
Nick Zimmerman was named the team's Special Teams Player of the Week. He had 6 kickoff returns, averaged just over 25 yards a return. How about Nick's play?
Well, and Nick had a great game defensively, too. I think he led our team with 12 tackles, had some big pass breakups for us. He could have very easily been our defensive MVP as well. It was good to see us get some kicking game stuff going. We've been okay in the kicking game schematically. We've struggled physically kicking the football, but our schemes in the return game and stuff, we've been solid, and it was good that we broke a few for Nick on Saturday. It put us in some good field position and set up a score there with his long return there at the end.
Matt, the team doesn't play again now until October 5th. They're at Stevens Point, open up the WIC season. But, this week, what's the team been doing? What's the schedule been like this week?
Well, we had 3 main goals going into the week. Number one, we wanted to get healthy. We were banged up a little bit, and I think that's everybody's main goal when you get a bye week that happens to lie in the middle, towards the middle of the season. We wanted to get healthy with our key guys and make sure we got rest and we're ready to go for the kind of the conference run here. The second thing you want to do is get ahead a little bit on Stevens Point. As a chance to start looking at what they're doing. They play a big game against North Central this week, which will be a really good game for us to really look at and see what they're doing. But a chance to get ahead a little bit with them, a chance to clean up some special team stuff. And the other thing is we wanted to really get back to coaching some of the young guys. I think anybody at any level, NFL, college, high school, can appreciate once you get going in the middle of the kind of the mid-season grind. Those young guys don't get coached as hard, and it's nobody's fault. It's just the nature of our sport. They're running the other team's stuff more than your own stuff, and doing scout team, and during all your time in practice, you're trying to get those older guys ready to go to compete in the game on Saturday. So you have trouble getting those guys work, and so this is a week we wanted to dedicate to get those guys back in the groove and running our stuff and trying to improve those guys. We have a JV game against Eau Claire here on Sunday, so it was a good week to kind of end the week with a game for those young guys. We're going to take a couple days off, give the guys Friday and Saturday off, and let the staffs go home and see their families a little bit, and everybody catch their breath and get ready for the run here. And again, I know a lot of people that watch this or are close to this program and really want to know what's going on. I can just tell everybody that despite the 3 tough ones, this group is in a good state mentally and hungry to keep going. Nobody has shown any signs of. I mean, it's an intense, focused group that truly believes, for good reason, believes that we can make a big run here and make some noise and do this. We're too talented. We've done it right. We have great leadership. We have great mix of youth and energy, and I still wouldn't want to play us right now. I feel really good about where we're at. I know the outside world may think we're crazy, but we don't care. We're kind of in this thing as a family together, and we're excited to go forward.
Matt, thanks for your time. We'll talk to you next week.
Thank you.